quickly start off with thank you so much for speaking to me. This is an absolute honor. I think you're an absolute legend. So this is a true absolute pleasure. And congratulations on The Furious. It is easily my number one movie of the year. It is absolutely incredible.
You watched already?
I've seen it twice already. Yes, I love this movie.
Where you watch in Toronto?
No, I watched it. I'm in Edinburgh, so I got sent a screener to watch it at home, and I've seen it twice already, and I absolutely I absolutely adore this movie. But to kind of get straight into the questions, in my opinion, like for well over 20 years, you have like redefined what action cinema is, whether it be with your work with like Donnie Yen, the incredible Rurouni Kenshin movies, and with last year's Twilight of The Warriors Walled In. So my first question is
everything.
Yeah, I adore your work, man. It's incredible.
Thank you.
But with The Furious, like, how is it for you as a creative to continue to evolve with the times and keep your action fresh while also remaining distinctly to your kind of styles and flares and everything like that?
I think main reason is I'm very lucky to have the very good actor every time.
Yeah.
It's a not only martial arts actor, action actor, but also the even the normal actors they can they can bring that kind of feeling. And like Rurouni Kenshin and the Twilight Warriors, we can have the very good story.
Yeah.
So because our action creating is not just a show off the action, it's depend on the story.
Yeah.
So I'm very lucky. And this time, the difference between the Twilight Warriors and Rurouni Kenshin and this movie is not coming from manga. So my approach to shoot a manga and not a manga is a little bit different.
Yeah.
So this time is more okay. Rurouni Kenshin or Twilight Warriors is like orchestra.
Yeah.
But this time is more unplugged. You know what I want to say is like an acoustic guitar and more down to the earth.
Yeah.
Because this time the Bill Kong, our producer, he's a producer of the Crouching Tiger and Hidden Dragon. He asked me, "Hey, we should make the ultimate action movie." What is the ultimate action movie? That's a very abstract. But my understanding for the abstract ultimate action movie is we can use a good actor who can move. Yeah, so we recruit. I go to recruit Xie Miao from China.
Yeah.
And Joe Taslim from Indonesia.
Yeah.
Yang from Indonesia. Joey Iwanaga from Japan, and Brian Lee from the USA, because they're not only the good martial artists but also very good actor. And everybody has a characteristic. We see Brian Lee, Yang, very very characteristic, right? So that's. I can find maybe we can make the good movie something different with Rurouni Kenshin or the Twilight Warriors. So that's how I begin to develop this movie.
And because you bring up the acting and how wide the variety, like this is a bit of a silly question before we move on to like more serious questions, because the main lead, I'm not good butcher his name, he was in the Jet Li movie My Father is a Hero when he was a little boy. Was there anything about that, because it's like it's now kind of, he's now become the father figure, and like in that, like was there anything about that, how you want to play in with that with the movie, about that relationship, or was that just a kind of coincidence?
Actually, half coincidence, half not coincidence, half on purpose, because our in that, of course, we didn't mention about this on the story, but our me or our scriptwriter, or maybe one way his father is a cop. So maybe we have that kind of image, and our way of thinking is, he played a kid, but now he played a father, and he tried to get back his daughter. That's I think it's very interesting. And of course we didn't mention specifically on the movie, but we always that kind of image with him.
And you bring up, because this is a very like multicultural, very wide set, because you know you brought up that like we've got people from China, Japan, Indonesia, America, and I think what I love about this movie the most is that it feels like a love letter to not just Hong Kong action movies or like Japan martial art movies. It feels like a love letter to all of martial art cinema. So kind of to tie that in, it's like, what is one aspect of martial arts cinema that you kind of adore the most and that you think is perfectly showcased in The Furious?
I think because in 70s or in 80s, a lot of action or martial arts movie, each character represent one specific martial arts style, right?
Yeah.
So this is I think typical way of the character building on the martial arts movie. That's why this time I'm not saying you should do this kind of martial arts, because they also have the strong background of each martial arts, and they uh, each actor have the over the 20 years or 30 years of career of the martial arts or shooting action movie. So it's very automatically they deliver this kind of feeling. Like Shemiao, he brought some kind of kung fu or some street kung fu. And Joe Taslim, he's a very strong background of the judo, because he's a judo team of Indonesia. And I really appreciate what he did in judo. But this time, I really want to watch what the judo is.
Yeah.
You know, the normal movie is just a throw, or just one throw, and you know, go the ground. But sometimes when you watch the judo in Olympic, wow, how they move their leg, or you know, that kind of these kind of things is very interesting to me. So I want him to play more judo essence. And Yayan, Master Yayan, of course, Pinchak Silat, and Brian Lee, he's very lovely and funny, and you know, he has never followed some master or to learn the specific martial arts, but like watching YouTube or watching Shobra movie like us, and he learned a lot from the movie or TV. So he's kind of a YouTube fighter. So that's very interesting. And Joey, he is a dancer, and you know his parents was a dancer too. So he's a dancer, and he has a prosperity, and he has a Kyokushin karate background. So I need to bring the kick fighter, because 70s 80s a lot of kick fighter there. But recently I don't think we have a lot of kick fighter in the action movie. So I want him to bring back this kind of feeling. So this kind of richness have the good influence to creating choreograph. For example, the security room, when Wong Wei, Chinese mute, fight with Joe Taslim, their way of fight is Joe Taslim to to try to get the sleep, right? Because this is gi, right? But the Wong Wei is don't let you grab. Don't let you grab. I want to grab. Don't let you grab. And after this, okay, I try, or I jacket off. Don't. Then he like sleep. Okay, you don't have to. You cannot grab my sleeve. And Jordan says, this kind of thing is, I don't think every audience can understand. Okay, maybe some of the audience, very fast and good fight. Oh, that's good. But some of the audience, like you, I can understand that judo and that kung fu, right? This kind of thing, very interesting. But okay, I don't have to let every audience know. But if you start to realize these kind of things, okay, ending fight, how Wong Wei win that the main villain use a judo throw. So that means however Navin died, but he helped his friend. That kind of storytelling is non-verbal and sometimes richer than we are a friend. I can help you. Oh, this is very cliche, but sometimes through our choreograph or through their movement, they can tell many things the bubble. So
Yeah.
I think that are good things for the martial arts movie or action movie. And this is our duty to create this kind of things. Yeah.
Yeah, and you bring up the choreography, and because you worked with Kensuke Tsunemura, who's also had an incredible year so far, especially with Ghost Killer and Baby Assassin. So, what was your relationship like with him? Because usually, cause when we see type of your movies, we kind of expect that you're going to be the one kind of doing it. How was that kind of like working with somebody else? Like, and how involved were you with Tsunemura and prepping? Because I know that because I've interviewed him before, he loves to previs everything beforehand before they even get on set. So, what was that working with him like?
Yeah, because he's good. So yeah, I want to work with him, and we are coming from the same school, same action school in Japan.
Yeah.
So we know each other, and actually, the stunt team which I used always, and stunt team which he used always is the same stunt team. So actually, we share the stunt
Yeah.
team, stunt boys. So I'm very I was very happy to work with them, and producer Bill Kong and other producer Frank Hoy, day one, he told me, "Hey, we watched a very good action movie from Japan. What the movie? It's a Hydra." They say
Yeah.
Hydra. Oh, that Hydra is Kensuke Sonomura. Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, you don't have to hire me. Hire him. Hire him first,
Yeah.
right? Because that's the very important element. And some of the shot I cannot shoot like him. So
Yeah.
this is a very good collaboration because I gave the concept to him and them, and they start to create a choreograph. And then I have the opportunity to watch how they choreograph because when I work as action director, I have no chance to see how other stunt coordinator, action director work. So
Yeah.
it's good to me to see the how they create. Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, can you change a little bit? That's very good collaboration. And of course, they made a previous, but of course, this is very on set. We can like the jazz
Yes.
session.
Like jazz. Yeah.
We know the basic things, but sometimes oh, maybe we can change a little bit. And not only me and Kensuke Sonomura, because we have the good actor who
Yeah.
can move. So that's a very nice session. And
Yeah.
like five guys fight, they fight fight each
Yeah.
other, but at the same time they must work together,
Yeah.
right? Is that like a taker and giver, like
Yeah.
same as acting. So it's very difficult, but it's very I feel very happy because not it's not every time we can do these kind of things. So it's very precious moment.
Yeah, and kind of because we're approaching on time, I just want to ask quickly about because I think something that in all your kind of work, because you've adapted with the times. How has like CGI affected the way you do action? Because there's CGI in the Furious, but I think it's used really well. And like, how has that changed the way you do action? Because you come from an era where if you didn't do it in camera, you couldn't do it essentially, and now we're in a time where doing VFX, you can basically do anything now.
So the question is how we use the CGI?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think actually we use a lot of CGI,
Mm-hmm.
but that invisible
Yeah.
we have. For example, on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
we keep to express a
Mm-hmm.
hard ground. But actually, we put a mattress.
Yeah.
We put a mattress. Otherwise, everybody get injured. I
Yeah.
I think the Furious is crazy movie, but we are not
Yeah.
crazy. So we need nowadays we need everything to be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want any actor or stunt crew or other crew get injured. So everything I need to get safe.
Mm-hmm.
That's why okay we put a sim mattress and everybody uh, can bring the best performance
Yeah.
of them, and we replace the ground. These kind of things we have a lot, but everything has it's called invisible VFX, and because the choreograph is very raw, and they really did, but background, some of the background we use a CGI to replace. That kind of we have a lot of this kind of CGI. Right, but actor performance is no CGI, of course.
Yeah. But thank you so much for speaking to me. It was an absolute honor, and the Furious was absolutely impeccable. I absolutely adored it.
That means a lot, because sometimes we have a good day, tough day, but you guys, just say, "Oh, I love this film." That's a variable. Thank you.
But thank you so much, and hopefully we can talk again about future projects.